My friends. My loyal friends. I have been so unwell. How we looking here? We're back at it again. At the Krispy Kreme, as they say. Seb, hello. Number 1, Seb. Congratulations. Rose. The second stream I managed to catch. The first one was literally the first hog stream. Well, I've been out for a week. I've been very under the weather, as they say. And so I have the appropriate attire on tonight. I hope it wasn't the COVID. It may have been another bout of COVID. I don't know though. I mean, I don't get into contact with that many people on a weekly basis, daily basis. So I'm not really sure where I picked it up from, but it was similar to the previous time I did have COVID. Which is because I've got, you know, the vaccinations and whatever. It's like just mild symptoms, but like just annoying. Like you feel like awful and you can't talk, but like you're not at any risk of getting into hospital. But you're just kind of like you can't do anything. So I literally couldn't talk at all. I would say like a few words and just start coughing like for a good week. And now it's finally gone. I still got a little bit of tickly here and there, but we're doing a lot better. I've been awake for a little over an hour, so I thought that was a cigarette at first. No, it's my thermometer. I've got the little cartoon, little head compress they have. Like, it took me like a good 10 minutes to find this, because I was like, what is that called? I was like, water bottle, hot water bottle, like vintage hot water bottle, and I get all these random results, and I realized, oh, it's actually a cold compress. It's an ice pack. Whoops. All this time I thought they got a warm thing on their head. No, it's actually a cold thing on their head. And it makes sense, doesn't it? To bring your temperature down. Oh, it's been a week since we've done this. Well, 2 weeks now, actually. I just realized I'm completely out of practice. I hope nobody dies. I think what happened last time, we got the Shuckle. And that's right, the Whistler and Weak Stream were like kind of carrying us. And I've completely forgot, we had like a plan for this gym, but I've completely forgotten what it was. I guess it was using these two, because they're psychic and flying. Because everyone else, I think, just dies. Except, oh, I guess they'd be good as well, but then I run the risk of them just using some move that just one-shots me or something, I don't know. No physical defense. A talking hog suggests we can throw a Pokeball at you. Please don't throw a Pokeball at me. I would not be able to dodge it. My senses are very dulled at the moment. Good evening, Pissard. It's me, Chrissy. Were you awake? Yes. Seb, I don't remember any of this. Yeah, neither do I. My prize audition is doing great. Which Pokemon do you like best? Though they're all dead now, so I can't tell you, Chrissy. I'm sorry. My favorite Wooper died a long time ago. I think you'd be a normal fairy type. I definitely would be a normal something. I mean, I'm too like pale to not be a normal type. What were we doing? I've completely forgotten. What? Did we even go in the gym yet? Am I gonna get my ass kicked? What? I don't even know what moves my Pokemon have at this point. I think we have Confusion, right? Yeah, okay. That's gonna give us a chance, I think. And for all of you, if this is your first time here, I did not choose any of the names of these Pokemon. That is all the chat's fault. Normal dark, you think? Because my little quill side is like dark? Or normal fairy? I think normal fairy. I mean, I'm not opposed to being normal dark. I just feel like, I don't know. Do I use? Would I use bite? Would I use sucker punch? Can I just talk to him? He doesn't seem to notice me. Okay. Yeah, we definitely haven't been in here yet then. You're too nice to be a dark type, but but that's the thing though, because I'm a normal dark type. It implies that I have a nice side and the dark side. To which, everyone has. I definitely have a dark side. When I'm all alone and nobody's watching. Just noticed the graveyard. Is it new or did you miss a stream? No, you don't miss a stream. I just put this here today for 2 reasons. Because I thought it matched like my feeling of being unwell. And also it was a lot easier to set up than putting all the new Pokemon we have on the screen again. It was faster to do and easier. But now we're remembering the ones we've lost along the way, you know? We've got, you know, Rosa Said Hi, Motherfucker Mudpiss, Clepyssia, and Kalumapiss. Rest in pieces. I'm thinking Mischief rather than Evil when I'm thinking Dark types. That's fair. Dark type does get a bit of a bad rap, doesn't it? Sometimes they deserve more. I'm gonna get punched in the head here, I think, by this kicking Pokemon. Normal Ghost? Why am I a ghost? I do associate the Ghost type with Mischief too. Favorite Pokemon isn't the best typing, but I love how it looks. Alolan Ninetales. That is a very charming looking Pokemon, to be sure. I love the Alolan, like, Sandshrew. It's just like a little, like, Escobar shrew. This isn't real. I spent the entire time focusing my energy and meditating, and I got my ass kicked. How dare they use offensive moves? I do love the idea of a ghostly hedgehog haunting an untraceable radio program. Just a signal coming through the fog. And like it gets picked up on your, like, you know, your transistor radio when you're out in your little, like, tugboat and you're like, what the fuck am I hearing? The dead of night. I wasn't watching. He tried to chop me, I think. I'm gonna go as long as I can tonight, before my voice gives out again. I've managed to record a couple videos yesterday. I tried to do it like a couple days ago, but I was like, I stopped coughing, but then I just sounded like nasally as all hell, so I was like, I just have to wait. Very frustrating. Okay, we'll keep battling. Maybe he, like, punches me and I die. Who knows? Anything can happen. Did I get leered before? I didn't pay attention. I really should pay attention. I think this game mode was entirely designed just to catch people who are live streaming out. I'm gonna switch out with this next Leer. There's too many Leers. Black Belt Knob. Was his name Knob? Black Belt Knob. ... Poor guy. I mean, if I was called Knob by my parents, I probably would join, like, a dojo and, like, start at least a gym. Just start hitting the weights. Snacker Cat, hello, welcome back. Welcome back to you and welcome back to me. How you been, Snacker Cat? How's everyone been? I've spoken enough about how I was. Bad. I'll probably change my name or go by Nobby or something. I think Nobby's worse. Nobby's Nuts? The nut company? Is that an Australian brand? Maybe it's just an Australian brand, but Nobby's Nuts. Good cashews, guys. Snackhead got school soon. Damn. You've got to get that knowledge. I'm thinking of a ghost type version of the ability Liquid Voice, where instead of water, all sound-based moves become ghost type. Ooh. Do you think they'll ever add the sound type? It's like a hidden type in the game already, I guess, like sound moves and some Pokemon being immune to sound. But will they ever make like a type? And all of them have Sonic Boom as their like main attack. Oof. I couldn't do my homework because I was missing one thing. What were you missing? Don't say the homework. Don't say you left the homework at school. It only works so many times. Response journal. Well, that is the homework you left at school. You just did what I said don't do. Oh, it feels good to level up. What are my stats here? Special attack, pretty low. Attack and defense is high, though. That's kind of odd. What the... I mean... What water moves and what psychic moves are physical? We need some of those. Getting ready for school now. One last message. Everybody like the stream. Cheers, Snack Cat. Let me heal again. I don't want to waste a potion. Money's tight. Rudra FF, why is a sick hedgehog playing games? I forgot for a moment that I was actually physically sick. I thought you meant like fully sick, as in cool. Now I'm just wallowing. Hopefully this stream will put you back in my algorithm, because I haven't seen you in my short feeds lately. Really? Because that's interesting. Has everyone else been seeing those videos popping up about everyone like complaining about YouTube views being like wrong or lower than usual on like all these channels? Because last week I had an extremely successful video, and then since then I've had very like underperforming videos. So I can't complain because it was like, you know, fantastic, but it's kind of odd as well that you've said that, and I thought maybe not as many people are seeing my things this last week. What game is this? Pokémon Silver. Well, Soul Silver. No, Game Boy DS. No, Nintendo DS. And we're doing a Nuzlocke run. I should put it on the screen actually so people know. Which is where if one of the Pokemon dies, as in like gets knocked out, they are permanently knocked out for the rest of the game. So I have to be very careful. I can't let people die. We've already had 4 people die on us, and they're at the bottom here. Derpalord, hello my friend, welcome back. Welcome back to you. Welcome back to me. I have a copy of Heart Gold still, so do I. It's on my shelf right here, in its box. Well, actually no, I think the game is actually somewhere else, but the box is on my shelf. Gonna log my food and I'll be right back. Alright. Count them calories. Count them good. Seeing a low poly hedgehog voicing random posts coming up in my feed sparks joy. I'm glad. Interesting that I haven't shown up in your thing. I mean, I post every day. And have been posting every day, if not twice a day sometimes. But some people come and they go. They've said that in my comments. They're like, yeah, you're back in the feed. So I don't know. Who knows how YouTube works? Certainly not I. And then, yeah, I haven't been streaming for the last week because I couldn't talk. So that kind of put a damper on things. Considering that I'm a yapper. I feel like we're cruising through these, like, gym trainers. Then I'll get to Chuck and just die. I've been getting a lot of videos of those channels reading posts who all sound suspiciously similar. Are they called, like, Mark and Rhaegar, and they all got the same, like, YouTube avatar, but they're different colors? And it's all just the same AI voice, run by one guy. Well, there is another guy out there who does, like, I think he has, like, 5 channels where he does post readings, but, like, tries to make them, like, genre-specific across the channels. But when they, like, even if they're not like the voice sounds human, but I don't know. If you can find and tell me the name of the channel, because I know a few of them that are like very like close to human voice, but like if you like dive into the channel a bit more, you realize they've deleted like lots of videos from the past where it was a different kind of channel, and you know they leave a paper trail. Like on some of these like AI voice ones, like you look in their like posts, community posts sometimes. And also, like, from 2 years ago, here's a post, and there's, like, one comment on being like, this guy's an AI voice, and used to do this. They haven't deleted it, but the rest of them all been deleted. So it's, like, little, like, nuggets of, like, evidence. Saint Maro. Hedgehog stream. It's 6:45 AM for me, and I have to go to school soon. School season. God, it must suck to be young. It's so good being old. You get to be a hedgehog online once you're old. My raccoon pet on my phone was getting sad. Is that like a little like? When you said log food, I think you meant like a calorie counting app, right? Is that like some sort of like Tamagotchi version of that or something? That's cool. Finally, a dieting app that also gamifies the experience. What's the app called? I want to try it. I'd like to lose weight, and also I'd like to play on a Tamagotchi. One of them is Specular Bowls, and then they post shorts. Yeah, I think Specular is one of the he has a very specific voice, but he's a real person, and he was like a Minecraft YouTuber way back when, I think. I do like to keep tabs on people in my genre, seeing what they're doing, making sure I'm not doing the same posts. Though I try to get a lot of things from my own Tumblr, which like I would assume would be like more algorithmically like what like I get and not what other people get. Well, some people will get similar things to me, obviously, but you know what I mean? So we're not like, you know, crossing the streams too much. If you don't log food for too long, then he leaves, like Puffles did in Club Penguin. So what happens if, it's called Bite Pal, what happens if you, like, just keep feeding it information? It's like, yeah, I just binge ate today, I had like 2 pizzas. What if you keep, like, does it matter what food you eat to how it eats? Or, like, because logically I would think if it's like logging the food and having the same food as you, if you're dieting, it would be getting, like, it'll be hungry, right? But if you're eating, like, too much, then it's like, fuck yeah. Oh, Rudra FF asked me, what's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon would be probably Cyndaquil or Jolteon. Let me think. I mean, yeah, I think those are it, really. I did very much like Morpeko, one of the newer Pokemon. I think they're great. I do. The thing is, like, yeah, I like a lot of Pokemon, but like, I think those are like my favorites. I'm sure that's the same with everyone else as well, right? How about you, Rudra? What's your favorite? Derpalord. The main reason why I got it, aside from a cute raccoon, is that it has a function to scan your plate with AI. It's surprisingly accurate. It can scan it and like know the calorie content. I don't like using AI. This is one of the features I'm fine with. I mean, I'm the same as you, Double Like, if the technology is being used for something that's actually, like, you know, useful, like that, that's cool. It's just like that post where it's like that woman wrote in something. It's just like, I want AI to like do my dishes and my like laundry, so I can do art and not the other way around, which is currently doing it. Which button do I press? Let's go heal again. Rose, sometimes I get these posts of real people that don't change their voice at all and barely put any emotion in their readings. I do too. And that's why I started this channel. Because I was like, clearly I like this kind of content. It's always in my feed. But I had to the change of the world. I have a scale that I can carry around, and asking the cafeteria workers, hey, exactly how many grams of everything going to give me is cringe. Yes. Excuse me, I'm calorie counting, but can you count for me? For binge eating, he just gets disappointed with you. Which is surprisingly more effective than him getting fat. Yeah, because there would be people who are like, I'm gonna get this fucking Tamagotchi to be the fattest it can possibly be. And just like... Well, I suppose you don't have to actually physically eat anything, do you? It doesn't really have a way of knowing if you're not lying or whatever, but... you could just, like... feed it so much. Make it morbidly ill. Is your answer based on this game? I asked from the show itself. Mine is Rayquaza. Oh, no, like, those are my favorites, like, across the whole, like, pantheon of Pokemon. Like, I definitely have an affinity for, like, the first two generations more than others, because those are the ones that, you know, first came out for one thing, and also I was there when they did. So, they'll always be more special. Like, Gold and Silver is my favorite generation and game. Like, these remakes are, like, my favorite ones in the whole series. But that, you know, not to be, you know, not to poo-poo the other ones. Like, I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that. But, these will always be my favorite, I think. But we'll see. I mean, they're always making new ones. Okay, pray to God we don't die. It's about to have my chickens chicken, and they ate you. I may need a new finger. Those are expressed thoughts. Went from I get it in my feed to change in the world. Is that the stream shooting itself? Or like the thought process? I mean, it's amazing we get to stream at all sometimes, because, you know, I am on Wi-Fi here. Not to mention Australian Wi-Fi. So, I've been incredibly impressed with how decent my upload is. Top chat moment. I'm on live chat, Double Lord. I'm on live chat. I'm just, you know, I'm just yapping. Okay, this guy's much stronger than the others. That was just grabbing what the stream did. Okay, right. Well, I did see a dip in the viewers, but I didn't see any, like, connection problems. Then again, I wasn't really looking for it. It's on another monitor. Oh dear. Oh lord. If he uses more than one double team, I think we'll just be kind of screwed. Oh my god, really? We got a flinch? Also, I just realized if we were going to use a flying type, we would be actually fucked. This game is brutal, dude. It wasn't just Diabolical, but Tobias straight up had 2 legendary Pokemon on the show. Which season would that be? Because I only probably would have been familiar up to, like, Diamond and Pearl, maybe. Not even then, really. I probably watched, like, Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn. And I probably would have stopped watching around Hoenn. Lord. Anyway, throne time. Also glad you're feeling better, Papa Hog. €5. Thank you so much, Lord. I am feeling better, thank you. And I felt bad that I couldn't be here for everyone in my usual time slots. But then I also thought, Lord, perhaps it was good that I took a week off, because with that mail time stream, I think everyone went a bit too crazy, and I felt a bit guilty. But I really appreciate it, thank you. The strong stream. Now he's got lowered defense though. Should we move him out? He is pretty bulky though. I mean, 55 defense. Oh, a Poliwrath. I think we switched just from not actually watching, but just from seeing around the place. Oh my god, damn! What the fuck? Ah! Whistler! Whistler, you fiend! This is overkill, but the Whistler deserves the very best medicine. Dude, he hung on 2 health. That's crazy. Seb, that was almost your fault. That was almost a GG thanks to your Switch recommendation. Body slam! Oh fuck. Oh, thank God for that. Don't miss. Oh shit! We should start with that. Look at that. Now we're full health. Perfect. This is actually quite a bulky Pokemon. I didn't realize that. He's got good stats across the board. Oh, we won! Shit! He only had 2 Pokemon, dude. I was not expecting everything that transpired just then. I didn't expect to win. I didn't expect them to be strong. Makes sense, he had 2 Pokemon, that's why they're so strong. Oh my god. Take this. TMO1. Focus Punch. I wonder who could learn that. I enjoy battling, but a loss is a loss. From now on, I'm going to train 24 hours a day. Yikes. Purple Lord Bat Coleman is a Minecraft Pokemon mod. Okay. That's a Cianwood Gym badge. Should take this HM. Fly! Hell yeah. Oh. And then Dana gives us a call and congratulates us as well. Evening, how you doing? This is Dana. My Flappy's getting prettier. I've been taking tons of pictures. This is why I didn't want to get anyone's phone number before, by the way. This is ass having to answer them on the phone all the time. Later. Dana, who was that? Can you imagine you meet someone once, right? Having a friendly match of whatever. Say you're at like a Magic the Gathering tournament and you beat someone and they're like, can I get your phone number? And you go, oh, okay. You're walking around your daily life, maybe at the park on the weekend, they just call you up and they go, hey, it's me, Dana. Hey, my Magic the Gathering cards are looking pretty good. Anyway, see ya. No. Leave me alone. 6 permanently Eternamax Eternatuses, all of them at level 100, perfect IVs and EVs. Very nice. Most professionals recommend having a lot of rest between training sessions. Yes, but don't you understand? He's sitting under a waterfall, Seb. He is that guy. Blissey Health, Greninja Speed before Dragon Dance or whatever other stat increases higher defense than Shuckle. Wait, how do you do that? Oh, that's what they have if they're perfect IVs. Is that how that Pokemon goes? I don't know anything about Eternatus. Or Eternamaxing for that matter. Or Dynamaxing. Or Gigantamaxing. Or basically anything that came before... anything that came after Generation... 6? XY? And anything before... between that and Violet. Charlotte. As far as I'm concerned, Hawaii and London don't exist in the Pokemon world. Let's teach the Whistler how to fly. Also, I had Shuckle in that party there, I don't know why. What Pokemon do I usually have there? Wait, we traded for that Shuckle, didn't we? Who did we trade? That's a good point. Who did we trade for that Shuckle? I've completely forgotten who we had. Who's missing? Who's missing, guys? Isaac, thanks for stopping by. Good luck at school. Right, who are we missing? Oh, we didn't trade for it. They just said, do you want to have it? Is that what happened? Yeah. I guess you're right. Dude, big tick bee, dude. Should we use the Shuckle? I mean, is it any good? What can it do? It's only level 20 though. Oh, it likes to run, by the way. Encourages the early use of a held berry. Is that, what does berry juice do? I don't even know. Encore, Safeguard, Constrict by... That's just the most, you know... lamest fucking moves ever, right? It needs to learn, like, Toxic, and it needs to learn, like... shit like that, right? Maybe Focus Punch. Let's see if we can teach it anything. Oops. Yeah, the definition of a stall Pokemon. We could teach a Trick Room, and then, I don't know, Headbutt. I don't think it could learn anything. Could it learn Dig? That might be useful. Yeah, it has the highest defense stat ever. That's right. And no health. It can learn Dig. So you could dig with it. And could it learn Roost? Unable. Able. What can we treat? What can we teach it? Swagger? What's the point of Swagger if, like, Confuse Ray is just better? Yoink, hello! How late am I, Hog? Only 44 minutes? Chrome, hello! Welcome back. Can it learn Nuzlocke? Just remembered I have had a Shadow Shuckle with 000 stats in a remote gym in the middle of fucking nowhere in Pokemon Go for like 400 days. Go check on that Shuckle. Can Pokemon die in that game? Probably not. Yeah, Swagger increases their attack by a couple of stages. And if they hit themselves with a higher attack, they do more damage themselves too, right? That's part of it. That is like part of the reason why that move can be a risk-reward thing. Does it matter what like move they're trying to do? Like if they're trying to do a special move, does it use that stat, or is it always just like whatever their physical attack is, a percentage of that hits them? I'm gonna get rid of Air Cutter because it's less good. And my special attack is less good. Well, actually, my special attack is kind of similar, isn't it? Shit. Maybe I want to keep Air Cutter. Maybe I should have been using Air Cutter in that gym, actually. I'm sure they had a higher physical defense. Let's give it a mean look. Because I don't care about that, I don't think. All that could do is use that on like Entei or some shit, and then it kills me instead of running away. Right? Or would I want to use that when I am trying to catch them? I'm not sure. I do need to fly though. Is that an OWO with the Pepsi logo? Brother Hog, how is thine health? And what the doctor say? You did go to one, right? I'd be real angry you didn't take your health seriously. Well, I wasn't sick enough to go to a doctor. So I didn't go to a doctor, Yonk, I'm afraid. I just rested up and now I'm feeling better. It was just, you know, a viral head cold. Maybe another COVID, who knows? But the symptoms weren't serious enough to go to a doctor. I just couldn't talk without coughing. Just coughing up some stuff. And immense tickling of the nose and throat for the last, like not yesterday, but like the 2 days before that. Those days before yesterday is what I'm trying to say. Just intense desire to sneeze and intense desire to cough all the time. Alright, we have Fly. We have Surf. We have Rock Smash. We have Cut. We have Flash over here, but we're not going to use Flash. Payback. That'd be really useful on Shuckle, maybe. Hear about calling my hairdresser. U-turn. I'm not seeing any like good moves for a Shuckle here. Maybe I go now and I fly to like Goldenrod and like buy some overpowered moves. Would strongly recommend keeping COVID tests in stock, Hog. That way, if you get in the future, you can Paxlovid it. What's Paxlovid? Is that a new technology? A new COVID technology? I don't think I want to get another COVID test in my life. I mean, I think I've had more than anyone else that I know. I'm not going to say anyone else in the world, but anyone else that I know, I think I've had more. Because I was in Europe for most of the time, and like, I had to get them all the time because I was going and doing things around the place. And we complain, but at least it wasn't like the Black Death, right? Where like half of the people on the planet just died. It's like, what a convenience, I gotta wear my mask. Recommend saltwater goggles and saline nasal spray. Can't one-up me. I got COVID 8 times. Damn! I think I've got it like 4 times. Well, some of the times... There are other times I haven't tested when I've been sick and I'm like, maybe it's COVID, maybe I'm just sick, who knows. Paxlovid are the antiviral meds. If you start in the first few days of having it, it drastically reduces the severity of it. Oh, I see. Well, I was sick for like a week. And like, I'd say I'm probably like... running at like 90 to 95% now. Five times almost in a row. What does that mean, Chrome? Like, a couple days you get over it and you get it again a couple days later? Rapid tests these days are a lot less invasive than the ones at the start of the pandemic. Yeah, I used to have the in-nose one every time, and god damn! My brain kinda itchy. I should buy some like Pokédolls, maybe that'd be useful. Tell you what, I'm gonna buy a Pokédoll. Just in case there's one time when something goes horribly wrong. I need it. I can buy Ultra Balls too. Let me buy a couple Ultra Balls. Just rub the swab in your nostril and a little more lobotomizing yourself. Well, that's good. Also use azithromycin. It's an antibiotic. We're getting the up-to-date COVID. The up-to-date COVID info right here, guys. How are you feeling today, Hedgehog Radio? I noticed you're sick. Yes, well, I have been sick, yes, for the last week, as we sort of been talking about so far. But I'm feeling better, yeah, I'm feeling better. For what it's worth. I'm able to talk again now, which is great. That's why I couldn't stream. You know, because the whole, you know, having to talk all the time when being live. And it really sucks, like, you know, sometimes you get like a spurt of inspiration to do something, but then like, it's at the worst possible time when you can't actually do it. That was me. Like, as soon as I got sick, I was like, at least at some, like, you know, some plans to make some videos, and like time put aside, and I was like, great, like I'm ahead schedule, I got like a month time horizon, and I'm like, damn, now, like, I'm just, the time is slowly creeping towards not having that horizon anymore. Very quickly without doing anything every day. Then I just get discouraged, you know? Got the haircut on your birthday, Derpalord. Excellent service. Speaking of lobotomy, Hog, I gave a book on performing lobotomies and their successes. Want to learn? If I want to learn how to do a lobotomy, or what a lobotomy is, I'm not aware what they are. Where's the TM seller? That's what I want to learn. Yeah, let's gamble. The number 2 prize! The repeat ball. The most useless ball ever for the Nuzlocke run. Or a berry. How did I miss the TM counter? Where the fuck was the... Where's the TM counter? Service, please. Biz, what an entrance. I've always wanted a lobotomy. I just think they're neat. Influenza and COVID for long-term effects on your immune system and other stuff, so it's worth staying up to date on your shots and reducing as much as possible. Sage advice, Seb. I got very sick when I was living in America, and I didn't go to the doctor at all because I didn't have any health insurance, and I didn't want to pay at the Quick Med. I was like, I'm just gonna ride this out and I'm gonna get better. And I coughed so fucking much, and I think I probably like permanently like scarred my lungs because of it. But the upside of that is it gave me a nice smooth timbre to my voice. Where is the TM counter? I'm going mad. Is there not a TM counter in here? What the dealio? The 5th floor? I mean, what the hell? I talked to everyone, didn't I? Am I going insane? Chrome just woke up. Hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, Chrome. And good morning to you. What have I done wrong here? This is the TM corner, but the clerk is not in. The clerk is not in. I need TMs. You have TMs. What have I done wrong? Fix whatever's wrong up there. You do not need a lobotomy, Biz. Yoink can give you one though, apparently. Just give him a coat hanger. Rudra, do you watch anime? If so, what's your favorite? My favorite would be... Let me think for a second here. Let me see. I'm looking at the anime merchandise around my room. I've got a Goku figure. I've got a Haruhi Suzumiya figure. I've got a Trunks figure. I've got a Uravity, and I've got fucking oh god, I forgot my name. One of my favorite characters, I've forgotten their name. Whoops. Oh, and I've got two... Oh, maybe it's, it might be Haruhi Suzumiya, back in its heyday, before everyone hated it. Or it might just be Dragon Ball Z, because I'm a fucking Dragon Ball Z kid. And... I don't know. I like One Piece as well, obviously. I like a lot of the shonen stuff, because I'm a little boy. And... I don't know, I like, a big Neon Genesis fan, as in the back of my little hog room. You can see, well, it's not here actually right now, is it? I've got a Rey and an Asuka little figurine. There's a selection for you there. I love an anime called Last Exile, if anyone's ever heard of that one. I first saw it on a TV in a motel in South Africa, and I was like, this is sick. What was I even looking for? I'm looking for a strong attack, right? That's like false swipe. What's this? Berry power? Maybe Shuckle would like that. Light screen, light wall. No, barrier, I mean. That's solar beam. What's that? Lower special offense. I'm not sure what that one is. A fighting move? Mega Punch? No, it's gonna be like an unphysical. There's loads of special effects. I don't know. Should buy the Nuzlocke TM hog. Which one's that, Seb? I'm going into this pretty blind. Hey, Catastrophic Ivy's here. Welcome back. Time for my evening drive. Listen to the hot Hedgehog radio. Put the Hedgehog radio on the radio. Hedgehog looking at anime figures around his room. Hedgehog model looking at the grave. They're two in the same thing. For the fallen. Have you watched Attack on Titan? I've watched the first season a little bit. Basically, when I was younger, my girlfriend at the time cheated on me, and so I binge watched the entire first season of Attack on Titan that day, I think, to get my mind off it. And then I never watched it again, like, over that period of time. So I can't really go back, because it's kind of got, you know, like, you attach things to things. Like how whenever I play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, I think of Lady Windermere's Fan, the Oscar Wilde play, because I just happened to be listening to it at the same time in an audiobook, because I was in a performance of it. So it's like that. If I ever watch Attack on Titan, I'm kind of like, I think of that X. I have to go to the dentist today. Good luck. Oh, the one with the biz Nuzlocke logo block again. The Nuzlocke TM. It's actually Thunderbolt. I don't think anyone can learn Thunderbolt. Who would be able to know Thunderbolt in my team? Maybe Haunter? Then again, I don't even know. Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, Hyper Beam. What's this one then? What's the, like, ultimate fighting attack? Is it like the Lucario's attack? What, an Aura Sphere or some shit? Maybe it's Aura Sphere. Probably Thunder? Wicked Thunderbolt, yeah. Maybe it is Thunder. It does more damage. I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn it though. I mean, any of these moves, in fact, would be really useful for any of them. We don't have a fire type, we have nothing. Damn it, honey. Shut up. Get out of here. I just answered so you would stop calling. Let me check. Maybe that could learn Blizzard? I'm not sure. Can Graveler learn Thunderbolt or Thunder? I've got some weird sort of memory that it can. I'm probably wrong though. And I think maybe this one can. But I'm not sure. This one can't learn shit. Let's put that one in the box again. Actually, who's at the daycare right now? Let's go check that. I've completely forgotten. Because it's been 2 weeks. I have no idea what this game is. It's Focus Blast. Oh, right. There's a feel-good type of anime for your trauma. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. What's that one about? Who's here? Ah, Batty and Fearbeppers are here. That's right. And they're not mating. Good. Oh, I don't want this shuckle. Get this shuckle out of here. So what do we do? We go like back to Olivine City? We have nothing to deal with steel types. What's steel? Fire and what? Ground? I guess we have some ground type moves. But they're also good against me, because I'm the rock type, right? God, what we do. The name's Camel Toad. Bring back Big Dick B. Get out of here, sucky. The Baddie is a Nidoran female, and Fearbeppers is a Stantler. Fighting's also super. Oh yes, fighting type moves. Do we know any fighting type moves? Bring back Big Dick B. By popular demand. I don't think anyone knows any fighting moves. We have one ground type move here, but it'll also get hurt. Then what? I mean, no one can even learn any fighting moves. We just got Focus Punch, didn't we? But that's kind of useless too, right? Because you have to not get hit, otherwise it doesn't work. Isn't that how that one works? And I'm always gonna get hit. We got Rock Smash, but that's weak as hell. Drain Punch, maybe. I don't think we can get that off, to be honest. Who can learn it anyway? Jeffrey Epstein can. But that's just the same problem. What about Drain Punch? Well, it's weak to water as well. I don't know why, but I always feel like Steel is... Well, yeah, well, Steel does less damage to water, doesn't it? It has like a one-way interaction, doesn't it? Because you can't cut water with a steel blade. Oh, useless. Okay, well, it's weak to water. I'm going to use Slow Bro still, or Slow Poke. Now, let's go somewhere. You can't cut water with a steel blade. What do you think a bucket does? The water is unharmed. The water should be super effective against steel because it rusts it. That's how it should work. What of our other pokers? She got like a Magnemite or something? If you got a Magnemite, or Magneton, I'm kind of screwed because then I can't hit it with any ground types. And it'll just be like a bulky ass thing. What does one do? Uranodon has Rock Smash. That's it. We have Rock Smash and we have nothing else really. Rock Smash, ground type attack. This guy knows nothing. Cut. Poison Sting, useless. Maybe we get through with Nightshade. Just getting past their defenses with that, maybe. Guess what, Hedgehog Radio? What? Does anyone have Dig? No. I could teach it to someone, but it would only probably be him or him. But I'm worried about Dig, because if they use, like, Magnitude, you get, like, killed, don't you? Doesn't the Steelix know Earthquake or something? It's my birthday tomorrow, Hedgehog. Alright. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Chrome. Hope it's a good one. Oh, do you know that after 8 PM, hospitals are managed by a bunch of 20-year-olds? Also, I started volleyball again. Used to play in med school days. Fuck you, Foxtrot Company. I own the trophy for best liberal. Yeah, I have quite a few friends who are in the medical profession, and it's why I never want to go to the hospital or ever go to a doctor. I've seen behind the curtain. I think it's just Earthquake does that. Not Magnitude as well? I thought they were the same, effectively the same move with different powers. Papa Hog has friends all over the world, Derpa Lord. We need to level up, is all I know. We're gonna get people to level 30 before we try and do this. Holy shit, we're at 29k. Yeah, we had a really good week. Like, we celebrated the 20,000, and then one video pretty much got 9,000 subscribers on it. So now we have a lot of fans that specifically like one thing and one thing only. Which I'm a little worried about, because the hedgehog wasn't too prominent on that video, which is probably why it went viral. Because there was no hedgehog involved. Yeah, we hit 20k on the mail time stream. So literally, like, you know, A week and a bit ago? 2 weeks? Have your medicine, damn it. Will that medicine cure Amphi? No. I see. Amphi, hang on. I don't know why this stranger's withholding medicine, but... Pissed handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Oh yeah, if you're looking at YouTube's new hype system, Muchhog. I did see it. I've not looked into it. I saw that you said something about it in the Discord, actually, right? You can hype streams and hype long-form videos. I'm thinking of, like, putting my streams as being unlisted after they're on, though, because I'm subscribed to myself on my normal, like, you know, browsing account. And when I see the streams, like, in the feed, I'm kind of like, they're a bit cluttersome. Because they're bigger, because they're vertical. And also, like, I get they kind of, like, muddy the water on, like, why you would, like, subscribe to this channel, I guess. If you like the things, you come and join them, but, like, if you want to go find them, you can find them as well, but I don't know if you want to get, like, bombarded with them, is what I'm trying to say. But how does it work, Seb? You looked into it? It sounds like a good time to launch, like, a new channel with long-form videos. Maybe that's what's happening with this whole, like, thing. Everyone's saying their views are down, maybe because this hype system is, like, blocking them or something. Or switching it up. Dapper Demon, hello! Welcome back. How you feeling? I'm feeling better. Thank you very much. My voice is starting to get a little tired. We've been live for like an hour and a bit. I'm still not at full strength. But we'll power on. Balba. Balba? Oh, hi, Pissard. This is Warden Balba. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We've finally opened the Safari Zone. Do you know where it is? You know the gate inside the cavern in Siennawood City? The gate in the cavern. If you go through there and walk for a short while, you should soon see the Safari Zone. A little out of the way, but please come visit. What do you guys think? Should I go there and try and catch a Pokemon or something? Can't hurt doing that, I suppose, right? Tell you what, let's test the waters here on a gym trainer. Well, the urine is pretty low here, though, pretty weak. I trust in him. Wait, why are we fighting? Oh, you're not a gym leader. You're a gym trainer. Oh. Oh, they don't want to fight me because I've been helpful. I should have fought them first. Oh no. I need to fight them for experience! I love how Hog stares to my soul sometimes. Who doesn't want a hog staring into their soul? Didn't have pupils, he stares everywhere all at once. And my boba bead eyes. Where should I train this rat? I don't know. In the water? Basically, viewers can choose to hype up to 3 videos per week. The smaller the channel, the more points each hype gives, and 100 videos with the most points go on the leaderboard. Oh. And does that affect, like, other things with how they're found in the algorithm as well, or is it just like a separate thing? I mean, I haven't been doing long videos because, first of all, they were never that long. They took a lot of time and effort to make, and they weren't that great. I've kind of like shelved them for now. And because we're doing more streaming. We weren't streaming at the time when I was making those longer videos. And now streaming takes up all the time that I would have to make those, so... A new channel, though, would definitely benefit from that, I can see. Wonder if that would, like, make then channels... Say if you've already got a channel like me, right? And we have you guys here. And who would be willing to, like, press the hype for a video on a new channel. If we made a new channel, as an established creator, wouldn't that then make all those sort of channels be far more popular and represented than, like, actual new channels? Or just, you know, just a normal channel? You could, like, game it, so it's like, hey, I've got 100,000 subs on one channel. I'm gonna make a new channel, guys, and release one video. All of you go over there and hype it. Wouldn't that, like, blast it into the stratosphere? That's a wrap. You know the bubble tea you're drinking? Hundreds of thousands of hedgehogs are killed every day for those little black balls. A good meme. It's in my folder. I was gonna make the same joke. Still think your drink is worth it? That was gonna be the punchline. With me saying it. Damn, I'm annoyed those trainers won't fight me because I helped their damn lighthouse. I need their blood. Ooh. These are a poison point. They might actually. If you get a chance, check Story Hogs in the Discord. Okay. Some nice content there. Might be worth making a compilation video of your shorts, then getting all of us to hype it. That's a good idea, maybe. What would that... What should a video like that look like? Like, because obviously I can't just, like, put them all on the timeline, then just, like, output at, like, 1080 to 1920 or whatever, right? I have to, like, make them look like something. What would be the way to do that? That would be amicable to everyone. Because I have thought about doing that. Is Tentacruel truly that cruel? We'll never know, because I've slain it where it stood. How does it go from being Tentacool to Tentacruel? Why would it go from being cool to cruel? Usually you go from being uncool to cruel. Or if you're cool, you're already cruel. Maybe that's the idea. It's the kind of meme we don't need to understand the language to understand the meme. Okay. The thing you've posted it, have you? Tentacruel is Tentacruel's evil brother. I was thinking like maybe like evil stepdad. Because it's in an old form. Because Tenta used to get bullied in middle school was too long. Compilation I usually see it as shorts, all put in one video verbatim. What do you do? What do they do to like bookend each short? Because like, wouldn't it be kind of like weird just going like one into the other one without like a pause or something? Do they bookend them at all, or? Because like some of the shorts end very abruptly to satisfy that like retention meter. Alright, we're getting some levels here, and that's nice. I'll get everyone to 30, I reckon. Maybe not Big Dick B, because I can't be fucked, but... I think we need to kind of like get everyone a little bit up higher, because we're moving on to more dangerous areas soon. If you prefer, used to get bullied in middle S. Silent. SCP-682. Hi, Hedge. Hello, SCP-682. How you doing? Oh, a funny thing happened like on Sunday. I was invited, forced by co-workers, to a new guys joining party at the pub. I don't drink much because when I drink I go back into academy days. Word limit fuck. No, not the academy days word limit fuck, shit. That was terrible. Can't talk, slaughtering animals to grow stronger right now. I have to go to the center soon to heal my pee-pee. I'll have to look and refresh my memory of what other channels do. I'm thinking of like... I'm thinking of channels that do, like, their video is just like a lot of, like, posts. But, like, they've made that video specifically. They haven't taken those as shorts and made them into a video. They've done, like, a video that has, like, flow to it using the post. Like, what's his face, you know? The guy who's good, everyone likes. Mitch is his name, I think. Rose? Michael Rose? Michael Rose, right? That's his name, right? Anyway, the absolute goat that is you, Hedge, you are hilarious. Thank you, SCP. We were talking about putting my shorts into a compilation as a long video. And what you would do to, like, bookend each short as it goes into the next short. What do you think? Michael Rosen? That's probably what I mean, if I'm saying Michael Rose. I can't do an impression. I don't want to embarrass myself. But he's got a very distinct voice. And he's, you know, someone you guys would probably all know, being in this algorithm. No, not that guy. Not nice. No, not that Michael Rosen. He's an author, right? That's from him reading his own book out. A children's book, if I'm not mistaken. No, not Michael Rosen. Isn't there a YouTuber called Michael Rose? And he does post readings? He's British? Nice. I think someone compared me to them on one of my shorts once when I was doing a voice. Also, I've decided that one of these streams we should be the Stanley Parable. And then I should turn the sound down and see if you guys can tell if it's me or the narrator, because so many people think I sound like the narrator. Which I think is like a form of like facial blindness, but with sound. Because, like, I hear the voice, and I'm like, I don't sound like that. I may have similar affectations, but the actual, like, tonal quality of this voice is not the same. Yet a lot of people say it. You don't sound remotely like the narrator. Well, that's what I thought, Seb, but, you know, the adoring public beg to differ when they keep commenting about it. I think the tone is the same, but the speech patterns are different. The narrator is distinctly British, where I'm only like pseudo-British. Stanley, once again, was thinking, why am I in a broom closet? I mean, that's me doing like a half-assed impression. I made it to work. I got a half day today. Awesome. Those are the best kind of days. You'll make it to your lobotomy on time. The voice needs more sincerity. Heaven forbid you're ever a director of like a community theater or something. It'd be a nightmare. Like George Lucas directing. Have you guys seen and heard about that kind of those stories? Where all the actors are like, he'd come up to me and be like, yeah, do it again, but more. It's like, oh, okay, sure thing, George. Imagine a fucking British butler going, oh, I do apologize, Master Wayne, but that is simply not possible. Oh, I do apologize, Master Wayne, but that is simply not possible. You know, the Alfred I like is from the Gotham TV series, where he's like an SAS member. He's just a fucking, like, bar-fighting old man, like... I made a promise to your parents, Master Wayne. I'd look after you. I also like in that show where it's like, it's conceivable that maybe, like, Alfred could actually defeat all the Swivelers of Gotham while they're young, if he just beat the shit out of them. Half day cause dentist, but I'm going to miss the work meeting everyone was trying to get out of, so yay. Happy little accidents. Assurance. What does assurance do? If they've got a status effect that hurts them more, right? Oh no. Well, that's useless unless it's in a double battle situation, right? Or they use something like takedown on me first, so fuck it. Although, 50 power, how much power is Crunch? Oh, it's much better. Never mind. Give up. It's not worth it, you're an Odent. Give up now. If the Pokemon you have dies, smash an egg on your head. If only I had some eggs. Are eggs back down to being normal priced again? Across the world? Or are we still paying for eggs? It's nice to have you back, Hedgehog. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Biz. It's nice to be back. It feels like a long time, even though it's only been like a week, but I don't know, I was getting used to being a streamer now. I felt like something was missing in my life. And not like, you know, the regular kind. Who fucking knows anymore? Now the big issue is Denmark taking the EU Parliament/presidency seat and wanting to implement a chat control law. Uh-oh. Denmark. What's the chat control law? What does it even mean? Like a speech censorship online or what? Or just like you can't have live stream chats. We're calling it the chat control law. All chatters will be imprisoned. Hog, read my Meowth message. Oh, sorry, I did read it in my head. I should go get a... I was going to say, when I go back to the Pokemon Center, I will look to see what the Meowth has. Because we're going to be here for a bit. We've already defeated a gym leader at the very start of this stream, so we got some wiggle room to get strong. These are pretty good to train on, I must say, because they have very weak attacks. And they're easy to kill. The law would scan all messages and images even before they're sent and before they're encrypted. Jeez. That isn't even just a fancy way of saying we want to spy on everyone. It's just like we want to spy on everyone. We're gonna scan your chats. Well, I don't like that. Well, in Academy we had like mess, formal parties, where senior officers forced us to drink. So when I'm even a little tipsy, muscle memory kicks in and I go, gee, good evening, Lieutenant Commander. Word limit shit. So I was scared to shout out to fellow co-workers by going full military. Because if you're end-to-end encryption, but then also have a back door, all a hacker would need to do is access the back door. And oopsie, maybe data leak. That's like the same, like that's like the biggest problem with all these like data laws they're trying to do these days, is that they're just like, they are inevitably going to get hacked, and then everyone's just going to be fucked. I would hope though, if everyone is fucked, it becomes one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, everyone's fucked, so we will actually attempt to fix it. Unlike when a few people got fucked over, we're going to do nothing about it. Ziggy, hello. Good morning, Ziggy. What are you up to this fine morning? If you didn't see it yet, by the way, Spotify is also pulling some privacy-destroying bullshit. I don't have Spotify Premium. What do they want? Full facial ID to access your podcast now? Won't somebody think of the children, please? Hedge, what's your favorite video to make? My favorite video to make? Do you mean like, which has been my favorite video I've made? Or like, do I like making shorts, making longs, or like... You can have to be more specific there, CP. My favorite video I've made on this channel is probably like, you know, one of my first longer form videos. That was really fun to make, and I just was feeling very creative doing it. And in terms of like favorite video to actually make, I mean, I have no idea how to answer that. I mean, I just enjoy making the shorts as a fully incorporated thing. I do like making the comic dub ones because I get to like, you know, do like voice acting stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, that's the answer I was looking for. Well, there you go. You're very welcome. I would like to make another channel, I've said it before, make like some videos about like games. But I'm not going to do that on this channel. I'm going to keep this channel to being like what it is right now for the foreseeable future, until YouTube sends me an email being like, hey, you know, actually, we've decided after 10 years of going slightly bankrupt, we're not going to be monetizing your channel anymore to do these certain things. Then I'll change. Hog, how old are you? If you ain't comfortable, then don't share. I am eternal. Yes, the comfortable thing about having an avatar is being less doxable. And the air of mystique. Hog for life. The immortal hog. Once again graces the shorts feed. Missed my last chat about it, but I'm getting ready for school. Do you wear a uniform? I wore a uniform for 13 years at my school. And sometimes when I was feeling extra me-ish, I would go to sleep in the uniform just to get an extra like 15 minutes in the morning. Oh, let me see what you said, Derpa Lord. If you share a link with anyone, Spotify tracks that and will recommend that person's account to you. As in, add this person on Spotify, okay. Which means that in your case, Pog, if someone DMs you a Spotify song link and you open it, and assuming your Spotify name is real, then you'll be doxxed. Okay, so people are going to use that to like fish people, right? Luckily for me, my DMs are turned off. And also, I would never click a link, because I was raised in the 90s, and I understand internet safety, unlike you goddamn Zoomers and, what's the other one called? Alphas? I saw a great short the other day. A creator called Claire Hatkins, I think her name is. She's like a gymnast and makes like skits and stuff about like her work at her like gym and also like just other random funny stuff. And she was streaming the other day, like just a random game. Kind of like, you know, she doesn't usually stream, but obviously like enjoys playing games, so decided to do it. And then she made a short afterwards being like, why were there so many like 13-year-old children asking to friend me on Roblox after the stream or during the stream? And she was going like, the whole thing is like flipped, like it used to be stranger danger, like don't ever give out your like things. If someone like asks you for your address or asks you for your age or your location or like address, like don't ever give that out online, kid. And you're like, oh yeah, you're like a little 12-year-old, like, oh yeah, sure, yes, I'm scared, that's correct. And now it's to the complete opposite, where it's now like 12-year-old kids are like, hey, adult person, here's my address and here's my friend code, here's my name, please add me. It's the complete reverse, dude. I think that's insane. Funny, morbid, sad, and funny. What was I doing? Yapping? I hate these new internet rules for kids. Well, I mean, after I heard that on that person's short, I was kind of like, maybe they do got a point. Maybe they do need to do something drastic for these kids. They aren't using the internet like I used to use it, where you'd hide everything and like be like not chatting at all, like just like a lurker basically. I was checking me out, you're right. Thank you, Seb. So when you guys have children, if you want to have children, please don't skip over the internet safety talk, because I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people who are like, I don't know, like older and younger than me have kids and they just assume the kid understands internet safety because they've just been attached to an iPad since they were like 2 or something. But they didn't actually tell them, oh, by the way, don't tell strangers who you are and where you live. Don't talk to them online. But that's also a problem with like I've seen lots of videos about like online spaces for kids and in real life as well. There's like very little places for kids now. Like there's no Club Penguins, there's no Toon Towns, there's no like Technician. What does Technician do? Powers up the Pokemon's weaker moves. Not what we wanted. Jay, hey Hog, are you sick? I am sick. Well, I was sick last week, and I'm recovering now. But I was quite sick, and I'm still, you know, not 100%, but we're getting there. Ziggy gotta head out. Good luck at your school, my friends. Make sure you fire lots of spitballs at the back of the teacher's head. Get well soon. Thanks, Jay. I'm pretty much there. I just couldn't stream last week or record anything because my voice was absolutely gone. Because I sleep in my work clothes every morning. It does save time. Remains unfound. Hog, may I know your favorite type ghost? Favorite ghost type Pokemon? Shit, my favorite ghost type Pokemon, man. Let me bring up a list of ghost type Pokemon for a second. I don't want to forget. Whoopsie. Let's have a look here. I did think like the Cerulean ones from the new one are pretty cool. That's kind of like a little basic though, isn't it? I don't know. Let's have a look. Who else we got? I kind of like, in the new ones, Gimmighoul. I kind of like Gimmighoul. I didn't like Goldengo, but I quite like Gimmighoul as a funny little thing in a chest. And then I like, I'm actually kind of a big fan of the original, like Ghastly and Haunter, and I like Chandelure, Litwick. My absolute favorite one though. Oh, Poltegeist, I like that one too. And what's the Golem one called? Can't remember. That's not the whole list though, I'm not getting the whole picture here. Here we go. Here's a full list. Duskull, I quite like Duskull, I think that's cute. Oh, of course Solar is a ghost type in Gala. I didn't know that. I kind of like that. Golett is the one I was thinking of. Golett is very cute. And I like the idea of Sandygast and Palosand, but I just didn't like how they looked. But I like the concept of being like a haunted sandcastle. But you asked for my favorite, I still haven't given that to you. Mimikyu, I like that too. I'm a big fan of all Pikachu lookalikes. Gimmighoul outside of its treasure chest is very cute, I must say. And I kind of like Shuppet too. Fuck, I'm not going to answer this question very well, am I? I'm just going to say, I'm going to say my favorite Pokemon, ghost Pokemon is Ghastly. There you go. I'm not going to tell you why. It's just a ball. It's funny. Kid spaces are being adultified, Roblox, and adult spaces are being kidified, YouTube. That's a big truth right there. You're right. We need to reverse that. We need to bring back places where creepy adults try to infiltrate instead of just being everywhere all at once. At least we could contain them there. And this is Soul Silver, the game. SCP. Well, we were doing something. Too many rants, guys. I can't train that in the water, I don't think. Run. My favorite Pokemon is Reshiram. Reshiram's the white one, right? Reshiram's pretty cool. I have like my own mental rule that I can't have. I don't use legendary Pokemon. It's like my own internal moral code or something when I play Pokemon. I think back in the day I did used to, but then there was one time when I kind of like was a kid, and I think I was like playing. I just had like a moment where I realized like my entire team is like all like legendary birds and things. I'm like, where are all like, you know, the normal Pokemon? Where are they? And I was like, you know what? Never again. I'm gonna have my favorite ones, you know. I fell into the trap of like, you know, everything has to be strong, you know. But I think all spaces are being corporatized. Yes, that kind of is what it is. Like adult becoming like censored, kids becoming adulted. It is just a corporate thing, isn't it? Because it's where money flows. It's nice to hear someone's opinions on my favorite type. Well, happy to oblige. I've still got it here. Some of them I forget are ghost types, like Rotom. I kind of forget that's a ghost type. I just think of it as being an electric type. And a lot of the time I like the first form of the Pokemon and not so much the last ones. Like, for example, like Duskull. Duskull I like the most. Dusclops is alright, and then Dusknoir I'm like, yeah. I just would prefer to have the Duskull. I like Shuppet and Bayonet. I prefer Shuppet. Like Drifloon, I prefer Drifloon. Like Litwick, Lampent, Chandelure. I like Litwick and Chandelure, and Lampent I could take or leave. Golett, I prefer to Golurk, but Golurk's cool as well, though. Yeah, I have an affinity for the smaller and cuter ones, I think. Like, I like Sinistee, I don't like Polteageist. We have a Haunter, that's right. You need Gengar. Well, we're never going to get a Gengar, I'm afraid, because we can't trade. My favorite ghost type is Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu as well. I did say that earlier, so you guys already know that. I wonder if anyone's favorite Pokemon is Spiritomb. My favorite all-time has got to be Marshadow. I've got Marshadow. I don't know what it looks like. Oh yeah, Marshadow's cute. Fighting Ghost. Fighting Ghost. Oh, I forgot about Dreepy. Dreepy's cute. Using Legendary feels a bit like Formula 1 car when everyone else is using Street Legals. True, like you rock up the youngster Joey and you just drop the Groudon on him and he's like, oh god, please, my pocket money. Spiritomb's a third on my fave list. What is it about Spiritomb that you like? Let me know. I mean, as a like a Ghost Dark type is a very cool typing, I must say. That is something to enjoy about it. Sableye and Spiritomb having no weaknesses, right? Or do they now with Fairy? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Is Dark good against Fairy or is Fairy good against Dark? Too many triangles. Oh, it's Shift Tuesday and Brenda is on my ward. Look at previous chats for context. Don't want to ruin me and my partner. Shift. I won't skip it, but I need hours. What do I do, Hog? You probably shouldn't skip your shifts at the hospital. The hospital is where people go who need help. And you're the one there who's supposed to help them. So you might need to be doing your shifts. I just like devious and evil Pokemon and ghosts in general. I see. Have you seen on the Shorts feed, sometimes there's like Ghost Hunter live streams? And they usually have a lot of viewers, but it's like, you know, the classic like green night vision camera, a couple people like just standing around in like a haunted house going like, what was that? Did you hear that? And like just like making something out of nothing a lot of the time. Farty Pant. We probably missed some like trainers along the way. My favorite type, I've said it before in a previous one, but I think it's electric still. I'm not sure if my favorite Pokemon are in the electric. I mean, one of them is Jolteon is one of my favorites. That's electric. But I think for some reason I just love, like whenever I get into like a game and I can use magic and it's like there's fire, ice, and lightning usually in most ARPGs, whatever. I'm very drawn towards the lightning spells. Or just like chain lightning as a spell. I love that. A lot of time in those games that they have like spark and like little like ball lightning and stuff like that. Like, I can really take or leave ball lightning. I just want beams of lightning. That's what I want. And yes, Storm is my favorite X-Men. Speaking of live streams, you all know the shit-covered toilet guy, right? Yes. I saw a stream where he said, "This is not who I wanted to be. This is awful. It's time to stop this." And all that talk. But apparently it was his third or fourth day in a row of the same stream and never taking it off. I mean, it is like what an insane thing the internet and social media is, hey? Especially with the monetization of it. Before when none of it was monetized, we got a lot of pure stuff coming out of it, right? And now it's very like, oh, I found the cheat code. If I cover myself in shit and wear a toilet seat and press the live button and just yammer on like a fucking lunatic, I will unlock $800 in my bank account. So it's like, I guess I should do it, right? What's your opinion on Togedemaru? I love Togedemaru's name, and I kind of like Togedemaru. Or Togedemaru, as I like to say sometimes. If that's the more correct pronunciation, I don't know. But I like all the consonants in its name. It's a nice word to say, whichever way you say it. I like dragons, so dragon type Pokemon are my favorite. Very nice. I like the dragons. Someone who's been a part of a nurse for 8 years, you definitely want to save up your leave, yoink. Save it up. Ivy's back. If I play Pokemon Shuffle Hog, what is Pokemon Shuffle? And why am I confused? I've played the Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy, and I've played all of the Pokemon games barring Alola? Sun and Moon, I'm trying to say. Sun and Moon, Black and White 2, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and all the other Ultra versions of games. And then the Sword and Shield. Sometimes you just gotta take a break, you know? And I've not played all the you know the ancillary games. Like I tried playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the emulator on the Switch. I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like it. And I've played probably like Pokemon Colosseum like 4 times and gotten up to the same part each time, which is like the second boss, and then never played it again. The town where it's grassy and green. After the... what do you call that town? Like the banditish town? I don't know. Maybe I should like rack it up on the stream and finish it. It's a match 3 Pokemon game. Is it like Bejeweled? I'm a bit of a Bejewelophobe. Is it like Pokemon Puzzle League? Because I don't really like that either. Can we also get a team update, please? Let me know who's still alive. Everyone's alive except the 4 Pokemon in front of me. But I will go to the computer and show you who we have after I use this final Shadow Ball. Similar to the Bejeweled, but it had better aspects. Let's see. Yeah, I'm someone who just, I can't get into a game if it's like, no, what am I trying to say? No, it's more like puzzle games. Is that like a puzzle game? You call it a puzzle game? That kind of genre I don't like, but I really like puzzles in the form of like, say, like when you play Breath of the Wild, and like all those shrines are like quote-unquote puzzles, right? I like that kind of puzzle. And I like jigsaw puzzles. But I fucking hate Minesweeper. I fucking hate Sudoku. I fucking hate... I don't know if I hate... I don't think I hate Bejeweled, but I just don't care for it at all. I can see why you might like it. I have played it here and there, but... You enjoyed it more than other match 3 games. Is that because of the Pokemon in it, though? That was a big draw for you? I'm a little cynical as well, like when it comes to like types of games, and they have like a skin of like an IP on them. It's like, you bought it because you like this, and there you go. KK Bean, hello. Welcome to the stream. We Blanche. Well. Minesweeper and Sudoku are the best puzzles. To each their own. To each their own is all I can say. Picross 2. To each their own. Marley well. The Marley Well Fund is still, you know, it's still got a good Kickstarter going for the next 5 years. I play so much Sudoku, Minesweeper, and Solitaire. Crazy. Look, for my baseline for playing a game, it's gotta have a knight in shining armor and a sword in it. At some point. Every game. I'm sure there's one in this game somewhere. And now I know that could probably count for Solitaire. And maybe I have played Solitaire more than Minesweeper and Sudoku, that's for sure. I need my game to like... It needs to talk at me. It needs to have like NPCs that have words. That's probably like my requirement for games. Because I'm very much a games are art person. Take what you will out of that. And like, maybe puzzle games are art in their own right, but there's no... The escapism isn't there for me. I need escapism in my games. Instead of like, you know, I suppose Sudoku, Minesweeper, Solitaire, all just, you know, about a mechanic. A gameplay mechanic. I need the mystery of knowing who's Bill and why am I in his PC, you know? Like... That's what I need. Anyway, so here's a team update. We have Rosa Pissbug, the ladybug, with a mild nature. We have Emphysema, with a hasty nature, the coughing. We have Madogs with a hasty nature. I remember that was named that way because of a meme in the chat, but I've forgotten what the meme was. Then we have Camel Toad, aptly named with a bold nature, with a water absorb. Probably a pretty good Pokemon, we should probably level it up. Then we have Hentivy, the tentacle, with the naive nature, fittingly. And then we traded for a Shirky, which would be great if we could redamage a Sucky, but we can't. That's who's in here. We also have a Togepi that's like dormant and like neither alive nor dead. Then in our graveyard we have Rosa Said Hi, Clipisia, Motherfucker Mudpiss, and Kalumapiss. I'm sorry, but these people were unceremoniously dispatched by an errant critical strike. And I call bullshit, except on this one. Actually, no, which one deserved to die? Well, the two of these died in the same fight against the Pseudo-Wudo, which I executed in frustration. This one died just randomly from a Drowsy using Confusion critical. That really sucked. And I think that happened to this one as well. Just random criticals. Then we have Farty Pant, who is timid. Jeffrey Epstone, the quiet Graveler. The Whistler, the calm Golbat. Weakstream, another naive Slowpoke. Uranodont, the hardy rat, and Big Dick Bee, the calm bee. And we also have Baddie and Fear Beppus in the daycare center, who is a Nidoran female and a Stantler. They're all piss names. That's right. Chat loves to piss. Piss me about, piss in the chat, piss on the game. They love it. I'm quite new to your streams. You played Silk Song yet, or do you plan to? My friend, I have not even played Hollow Knight yet. I know nothing about Silk Song. Though I did find a cute post to read about it for one of my upcoming videos, which I thought was funny. Metroidvania games. Side-scrolling games are also not really in my wheelhouse. I will play them on the Switch emulator because I have the rewind function, but I am very, very much more a three-dimensional gamer than a two-dimensional one. But that being said, I did like Symphony of the Night is a game I've enjoyed, and some of the Metroid games on the Game Boy Advance I enjoyed. And I want to love games like Mega Man. I want to like them. I don't know. I guess I'm not very good at side scrollers. That's maybe my fault. But I don't know. So I've never played Hollow Knight. Also because I always wanted to try and get it on sale, but it never seemed to ever go on sale below like 20% or something, and I'm a cheapskate, so I never picked it up. But I know people say it's good, and I know it probably is good. What was the question? Am I gonna play Silk Song? Probably not, I guess, because of that reason. Maybe one day. Yoink's to go. Goodbye, Yoink. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Schrodinger's Togepi. Good call. I was shot by my fucking bacon. God damn. I also burnt one side of it because I started writing this before taking it off. Can't an American clog his arteries in peace? You were shot by your bacon? What do you mean shot? Kappa Demon. What do you mean shot? The ones that are dead plus Rose are all the ones that were piss in their name. Yeah, I think most of our piss ones have died. horrible fate. We still have a couple that have piss in their name. Urinodent and Emphysema. But they're a dying breed. Alonzi, welcome back. Hog, how are you? Congrats on beating the tuberculosis. Thank you very much. It was a valiant fight. I'm doing better now. Hello, Sonic. Never met uncle or cousin. That is an express thought. Silksong is so peak. So you guys, if you're playing Silksong, you must have played Hollow Knight as well. What is it about those games that makes them sick? Is it just kind of like a vibe, or is it like actually do they reinvent anything like Metroidvania style to the mechanics of it all, or do they reinvent the formula at all, or are they just like really like slick? I don't know how to describe it. Seb says he got halfway through Hollow Knight before giving up. I like my 2D Metroidvanias, but I did not like combining that with the Souls mechanics. I actually picked up Dark Souls 1 again on my Switch, like, on the weekend, because I was like, I needed just a game to, like, be able to turn on. It's a very bad game for the Switch to, like, put onto sleep mode and turn on again, because each time you do so, it's like, oh, sorry, you lost the online connection, we've got to restart the game. So that's kind of shitty. But I wanted a game where I didn't have to, like, think too hard about exploring a new area, because I'm stuck on Ornstein and Smo still, and so I'm just in the same little area fighting the same like 6 big knights trying to save up some souls. I just missed the train with like Dark Souls. I never played it when it was current because from my understanding it was a PlayStation exclusive at first, right? I think this is the reason why, because I had an Xbox at the time. It wasn't on Xbox, was it? It was only on PlayStation until later, right? So I never got into it at the time, I think. If that's not true and I could have got an Xbox, then I don't know why I didn't get it. Because it's something that, you know, at the time when I was, when it was current, it would have been like my jam. I would have absolutely loved the shit out of it. It would have been the coolest thing ever. But now, because I've got into it like after everyone else has already done it, I'm kind of like late to the party and I don't like it as much as I probably should. Dark Souls was on the 360 as well, was it? Fuck. Oh, definitely, they're popping oil from the bacon. That's what shot you, okay? It's a 2D Souls-like with stunning art and aesthetic with a super addictive gameplay loop. I feel myself filling with determination to take it. It's decently priced, it's cute. The company is only 3 people, really. They continue to make the game better. I've always noticed that, like, Hollow Knight and, like, Terraria and one other game on my Steam... I think it's on my Steam wishlist. They're just always... They're kind of like Nintendo games. They never go down in price. So I'm always looking for, like, a Steam Summer Sale where it's, like, half off or more, and I'll be like, yoink. Because it's like, you know... I'd like to support them, but it's also like, I'm not sure I would like it. That's the thing. And I guess back in the day, we were more happy to, like, spend money on something and be like, oh, I actually didn't like that, and just put it on the shelf. But these days, it's like, I need to keep that money. Team Cherry is actually in my hometown. They based out of here as well. Shit. How come Steam just recently actually had, and I put something on my wish list, it had an Australian and New Zealand spotlight sale event where we're showing off all these like games made by Australian developers, but I didn't see Hollow Knight or anything on there. How does one join the Discord server? In the description of this video there should just be a link to join. You don't need to play Hollow Knight 4 Silksong, okay. Ornstein and Smo are pretty easy once you know the trick to beating them. You just sort of hit them till they die. I was doing them today, actually before this stream, And I was like, I've got the greatest plan. I'm gonna... Because my memory was, the last time I did it, which was like, you know, months and months and months ago, maybe a year ago, I was like, oh yeah, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like, I remember my memory, when I killed one, the other one got strong and like, went frenzy mode. So I was like, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna like lower both of their health down very low, then do the killing blow, so I only have to fight the other one for a little bit to finish him off. And then I got hit with the whole, oh, actually they've healed back to full and have more health, actually. And I was like, oh, great. I don't want to play this game anymore. Demon Souls is the only one. Okay. Why do I've had zero memories of ever seeing Dark Souls on the Xbox though. I even have a copy of like Dark Souls 2, I think, on PlayStation 3. And I don't even have a PlayStation 3. I never did have one. I remember I bought it secondhand to play on my roommate's PlayStation back in when I lived in Sydney. That's why I like Game Pass. I rarely grab stuff that looks interesting. I did actually, when I got like a free month of Game Pass, or I think a free couple months of Game Pass, because I had Discord Nitro, and that's how I got to play Starfield and another game, and like that was like awesome because it was like sick. I didn't have to pay $120 fucking to realize how much I dislike Starfield. If I had to recommend a game for Hog to play, it would 112% be Lords of the Fallen. I know the name, but I don't really know what that game's about. Doom is available on anything you try hard enough. I have played Doom on a calculator in math class. It was so bad. Looks like the actual strategy is keep your distance and bait out Ornstein's charge attack, then retaliate until smoke closes the distance. Rinse and repeat it, yeah. I was doing that, actually. I was doing that. But, so, if I beat the small one Smo, right? If I beat the small one first... Because I saw some little soapstone messages being like, try fatty, which I assume meant kill the fat one first. But what if I kill the small one first? How strong is the fat one? Because I'm a big tank boy, and I use my shield for everything. And the second phase lightning attacks were kind of eating me up. So I was wondering if like, is the second phase for the fat one, if he's still alive, is that just like all physical damage? Because I'm goaded for like physical damage. I'm like a walking like piece of rock. I can't move very fast, I can't reach very far, but I can take a beating. Definitely not recommend going straight into Silksong. By most accounts, early game Silksong is about as hard as late game Hollow Knight. Christ. We love difficult games. But that's something I think I've talked about before as well. Like, the generation below me seems to love doing repetitive tasks in games. In a certain way where I like repetitive tasks, but a different kind. Like, I'm a very big, like, MMO, kill 10 guys, repetitive tasks kind of guy. Instead of go and die to the same guy 10 times kind of guy. Lords of the Fallen is like Elden Ring, but more linear. Just as beautiful and with a difficulty that a normal person can enjoy, like normal games. Like, yeah, I didn't play Elden Ring either. I've kind of like missed the boat completely on the From Software guys. I'm very behind in my up-to-date mainstream release gaming. I'm still, I'm still in Act 1 on Baldur's Gate 3. So like, I gotta finish that first. I got, you know, I got Final Fantasy VII Remake installed on my computer, and it's been installed there since I pretty much got this computer, and I still haven't even opened it up yet. Like, that's what I wanted to do with the streaming. I wanted to try and, you know, actually start playing some games, getting them done. But instead, we're here playing a game from what, 2008 or something. And speaking of gaming, next stream, I'm going to be building some Lego again. Because I think it's time to get me rummaging through a box once more. But I've got a surprise for you all. The box is fresh, and the pieces will be inside their packets. So they won't be as much rummaging. I managed to get a box on sale, which I wanted to do. Because actually, I had a great little piece of luck this week. My former employer, as of like years ago now, probably like 10 years ago, was Woolworths, which is a supermarket chain here in Australia. They've just been losing a lawsuit with their workers for like mistreating them and not paying them the right amount of money. And so like last week, or yeah, a couple of days ago, I just looked at my bank account and they'd sent me a little bit of money for some reason. I don't even think I really was owed it, to be honest, because I was only like, I didn't work there that long and not in any sort of big capacity. But it was just enough money to go out and buy a Lego. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I've been wanting it to do it on the stream. It's the exact same price as the Lego. Let's go get it. So that was my spot of good luck this week. Aero Ace emojis in the server. Hell yeah. We have lots of great emojis in the server thanks to... Well, basically the Discord server is... pretty much owned and operated by fans of my channel, so I've got some good little people in there making good things. Okay, so the small one is harder than the fat one in phase 2. Just be sure to run away when the fat one does his slam attack, and you should be able to beat it. So the small one is harder than the fat one in phase 2. Okay, so I should kill the small one first. Why were they saying try fatty? Try humanity, try fatty. What do you mean? Catastrophic Ivy. Lego? We've done one Lego building stream before. And it was very funny. Oh, Ivy, welcome to Hedgehog Enjoyers. Thank you so much. Put some hedgehogs in the chat for that. Hedgehog. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Hedgehog Enjoyer Rex. Wait, we can't get hyped. He's 100% going to open every package and dump it in the box just to piss off chat. No, I'm not going to do that. But be warned, it's one of those 3-in-1 sets. So the first time we do it, for the first build, we're going to have a nice clean build, all in packets. The second build, however, is going to be all in the same box. Woolworths still exists? We used to have them in the UK, then they disappeared. Though I thought they went bankrupt. We have a monopoly in Australia of two supermarkets, Woolworths and Coles. And they're like our biggest two supermarket chains. And they've been kind of like fucking over the consumer for the last like 5 years since COVID. So they're being a bit of hot water. Well, the loot is better if you kill the fat one first. Oh, okay, so there is ideas here, but do I care about loot? I mean, I'm pretty much just like broadsword +5 and a Dark Knight shield. That's all I need and all I want. IGA is decently big in Sydney. Yeah, we have IGA as well. IGA and Foodland and whatever else. But, you know, there's no denying that Coles and Woolworths are the biggest too, right? But yeah, if anyone in the chat used to work for Woolworths, Check your bank account, because they may have sent you some money. Mr. Assault. Hello, Mr. Hog. Are you feeling better? I am feeling better, Mr. Assault. I am feeling better. And my voice is still going strong here. Let me go here. Bad news, Mr. Hog. My volleyball got nicked. A small hole appeared. Okay, it didn't get stolen. It's my academy ball given to me by my company. I was our company's commander. I had glory days in college. I am sad now. Can you repair it? I used to coach volleyball, actually, in high school. Or just after high school. I used to coach my high school's team. Which was a terrible job, I must say. Because it involved you going out on the weekends. Or was it... Whenever their games were. Driving out to a school in the middle of nowhere. And spending like 2 hours... watching your team suck and not get better any week, because a lot of people at my school did volleyball to not do any other sport, because sport was like compulsory. A lot of people picked volleyball in the summer because they didn't want to play the other sports. They thought they'd just like have an easy ride. Glad to hear you're doing well. I have to go to work now. Just wanted to pop in and wish you a good stream. Thank you, my friend. Cheers for your concern. We're doing better. We're going to be voice recording again this week. Everything's back to normal. Foodland, the Great Southern Land. Isn't it Foodland, the Mighty South Aussies? Yeah. I love my body just obliterating itself. Toe started itching yesterday, so I scratched it, and it developed a fucking blister that instantly popped. Now I can't walk. It sounds like you've been infected by a zombie virus or something. Oh, level 31? How'd that happen? I wasn't even paying attention. Now here's a question. Do I take him to the cave? Try and do fighting in the cave? Let's try that. They'll be locked in here with me instead of being locked in there with them. It's been like 25 years since I heard the Foodland jingle. It's been a few years since I've heard it too, because I was speaking to my cousins on the weekend when I saw them, and in Australia, we have like little yearly events called like shows in all the major cities. I'm pretty sure there's one in Brisbane. There's one in South Adelaide. There's one in pretty sure they all have one. But I was saying I had no idea it was even on because I don't watch any public Australian TV channels, so I don't get any like localized ads. Also, I haven't been in this cave yet, guys, so I can catch a Pokemon here. Oh, wait. Can I even do that? Hello? Yes. I'll go. I thought there'd be Pokemon in here. I miss Franklin's Grocery. I'm not familiar with that one. Uh-oh. Longing for others. I missed Bilo and their Huey ads, even though they were owned by Coles. God, isn't Huey dead now? Didn't he die of like a heart attack or something? Roosters beat the Eels is all I know about last week and Father's Day. I've never even heard of the Eels. Is that a team now? Where do they belong to? The Parramatta Eels. Parramatta Eels. I have been to Parramatta. I don't remember the eels though. Franklin's had no frills black and white packaging on their store brand. I have no idea about Franklin's. Still interested in my favourite Australian? Yippee! Also, I missed my shot at the Academy Cadet Commander because I ducked up the interview. Also can't be fixed, sadly. Haven't right in between the stitches. Damn. Volleyball story reminded me of the British football chant. We lose every week. We lose every week. You're nothing special. We lose every week. Apparently a Dolphins team now. Who the fuck are the Dolphins? Doesn't Tasmania have a team now as well? What's their name? Or are they the Dolphins? Dude, I do not follow football at all. Australian rules football, that is. And also regular football. And American football. The only sport I follow is the Dota 2 pro scene, and even this year I'm not following that either, so I'm completely out of it. Manchester United fan, we're constantly losing. It's funny how, like, times change, right? Because when I think of Manchester United, I think of, oh, that's the best team, they always win. And then you say, we're constantly losing. I'm like, yeah, probably everyone who on the team who I think is on the team has not been on the team for like 10 years. Tasmania got sued by Warner Brothers because they went with the Tasmanian Devils. Warner Brothers lost. Which court did they file in? An Australian court? Then yeah, like, sorry mate, but you stole the name Tasmania from the fucking state. W. What is that little figure doing? A high five? Or a wave? It wasn't Australian, they still lost. I could see them being like, maybe winning in an American court. Wait, did they sue? Did they sue the state of Tasmania, or did they sue the team? That's a thumbs up, that figure? What? Really? It kind of looks like a guy holding up some dollar bills. They sued the team. Okay. Tasmanian Devil is an animal, therefore not under copyright. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I suppose that's true. You couldn't call it... I mean, his name is Taz, right? Taz, the Tasmanian Devil? You can't copyright the Tasmanian Devil part. That's just like a... That's just a description, really, isn't it? What about, like, Candy Crush Saga trying to, like, trademark the name, like... Wasn't it, like, Saga or something? Or one of the words was just, like, a word you use in speech? Like... Have you found a shiny yet? I don't think I have. Maybe we did and we killed it. But I don't think so. I've said it before, but I never find shiny Pokemon. Except for in, like, the new ones, where it's much easier to find them, and also Pokemon are just everywhere on the overworld, and you just see them all the time. And they appear. But in these games, I don't think I've ever found one. If they'd use the Warner Brothers image, they'd get in trouble. Yeah, that's right. Like how, like Winnie the Pooh is, like, in the public domain now, right? But if you use, like, the Disney version of Winnie the Pooh, you then get in trouble. Someone tried to copyright Let's Play and tried suing Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth won. But wouldn't that be like posthumously as well? It's like, I've now copyrighted this word and all your things from 10 years ago using it, I'm gonna sue. Like, what? You can't do that. Yeah, I can kill a Marill with a big dick bee. I'm gonna try. It's a thumbs up with little green lines coming up for emphasis. I don't know how big it is on your screen, but it's quite small on my screen. I can't really see it. Let's give it a little bug bite. Big damage. Oh, big damage! That's the big dick bee difference. The BDBD, also known as. Caught my first shiny in Pokemon Leaf Green. What was it? I do like the Leaf Green and Fire Red games quite a lot. I think they're very good remakes. Did you catch anything yet? No, I haven't caught anything here yet, and I don't think there are Pokemon on the ground here. Maybe in this cave, though, there might be. Hello. You see a fork in the road inside a cave. Most likely one way is right and the other leads to a dead end. But people can't help trying both. I wish to go down the ladder. Let's try and find a Pokemon in here. There we go. Big Crit Bee. Oh, damn it. Well, we already got one of these. We still have the no duplicates rule, so I can find something else. Oh, damn. What are your thoughts on the friendly Pokemon Malamar? I like how you turn the game upside down to evolve it. I think that's very funny. Or is Malamar the evolved form? What's the other one? Malamar and what's the other one called? How did that not kill it, dude? How did that not kill it, dude? What the hell? Throw the rock. Although we are finding out that Golbat's actually quite a strong Pokemon in this game. Hog, I'm coming to Melbourne and Western Australia. I have a seminar in Western Australia, Perth. I'm going to visit my friend in the Outback too. I'm coming in 12 days with your dog. How is your dog doing? That's a long journey for a dog. Hungry Jack's is the Australian version of Burger King because someone owned the copyright in Australia when Burger King started to migrate over in Oz. Is that why it's called Hungry Jack's? The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. That's not a lie. That's just the truth. Inkay and then it evolves into Malamar, right? Yeah. I could slam a Hungry Jack's Hunger Tamer meal right now, I must say. Although, that is just me all hours of the day. Are there any Pokemon here that aren't Golbat? Also, what are we doing, guys? We haven't been using our dowsing machine. For good reason. I'm gonna lock in for like 30 to 45 minutes and go home. Good luck, Double Lord. Godspeed. Fuck this workplace and fuck my boss. Tell us how you really feel. Damn it. Astonish. Hope you brought repels. Caves are such a hurdle in these old games. I want to fight the Pokemon though. I do want to kill everything and get strong. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be repelling. The original Aussie Burger King is no longer exists, but Hungry Jack's is too well known to change it now. I mean, I like the. I'm a big Hungry Jack's fan. I prefer it to the McDonald's. I think McDonald's here in Australia is better than like McDonald's in other places in the world. In most places, I would say. Having sampled it in many countries myself. Definitely better than America. But I think lately they've been a bit lackluster across the board. And now that we have Carl's Jr. here, I must say, Carl's Jr. That was pretty shit in America when I lived there. But here, because we got our food and safety standards, probably the best fast food burger place we got now. The milkshakes are fucking amazing. Your dog loves it here, and he likes your girlfriend too. That's great. The funny part is my fat mates use him as a wingman / women bait. Is he really cute? There's a Carl's Jr. There's more than one. There's more than one. Should I surf? I can't be bothered. Yeah, Carl's Jr. is now in Australia, and it's peak. What's Carl's Jr.? It's just another burger place like McDonald's or like, you know, Wendy's, that kind of business. And in America, pretty mid, alright. Nothing to write home about, but here, ooh, baby. I love it here. If you see a Carl's Jr., get the milkshake there, dude. In Australia, I'm talking about. Because the milkshakes there, like, compared to, like, McDonald's or Hungry Jack's or whatever fucking else place you would go, has a drive-thru, you get a milkshake at, incomparable. So much better at Carl's Jr. So much better. And they do, like, you know, milkshakes of the seasonal milkshakes that have, you know, unique flavors. Like a Biscoff one, or like, you know, the Biscoff one, they even put a little Biscoff cookie on the top of it. They mean business. Saw an Outback Steakhouse in Wollongong. Damn. It's so weird, like. Burger King actually got the Australian rights and then started trying to open actual Burger King locations, but had to stop because they gave Hungry Jack's exclusive rights to operating here back in the 60s. How did they forget? I forgot how many Pokemon died. Only 4. Only the 4s represented on the tombstones right now. There we go. Hope I go to Australia. I got so many online friends from there. I'm going to be like a very Brazilian here and say, come to Australia. Because, it's the best place on the planet. I assume. Said with the authority of someone who's been to quite a few places. Not everywhere. Certainly not the majority of places. But, most of the Western places in the world I've been to. And it's pretty much up there. I've lived in the UK, I've lived in America. It's the best out of those three. I've tried Baskin Robbins. The texture is like it's full of sand. I've tried it once more. We're the first Taco Bell and Five Guys in the UK where I live, and they are so good. Five Guys is crazy expensive though. You pay like £7 for a small burger. Yeah, but it's fried in peanut oil. That's the Five Guys difference. Five Guys have meticulously looked over your burger and made sure it was good. I mean, people love Five Guys. And when I was in America as well, people loved a place called In-N-Out when I was in America. They were like, this is the best place ever. There was always like a line going out the door when you went there. It's like, oh, you got the secret menu. You can get animal style. And they put onions on it. Whoa. It's like, okay, cool. And I was like, this is going to be a fucking good burger, right? And I went there, got the fucking burger. And, you know, it's just like a normal fucking burger you'd get here. It's like, this is what you guys are like fighting over? Like this giant, amazing burger? It's like, this is like, I can get this... like any fucking shop in Australia, basically. The standards are just so different. I found like maybe like 1 or 2 places in America that did like good like fries. But like in Australia, like everywhere just does good fries. Same with coffee, basically. Starbucks have done okay in the touristy destinations and nowhere else in Australia. Yeah, well, exactly. Like, because we have good fucking coffee here everywhere. And it's just like Starbucks, you can get like a, if you want to get like a frappe-ish milkshake there. But like, I would tell you right now, the Carl's Jr.'s do better milkshakes and frappes than fucking Starbucks does. So like, what's Starbucks' niche, you know? I would get Starbucks when I lived in America. It was like the closest and easiest convenient coffee place. But then, even after a little while, I found another like cafe that just did better coffee. So I was like, I've got to go there. Hog, he's a border collie and he has a diamond-shaped patch of fur on his chest. My mum wanted to name him Bush as. I wanted to name Bush as Diamond, but young me was like, bushy tail and like Bush, and named him Bush. Like, he kind of resembles George W. actually. So we called him Bush. What do we do? We do... That'll kill both of them. We do a magnitude. And then we replace with... Do they have levitate? Oh, it just says levitate. Sick. Just keep it in. Oh. Let's do a... Oh no, he's not gonna die. Protect! Dapper Demon, I asked earlier but you didn't see it, sorry. How do you feel about survival crafting games? Also, have you ever played Grounded? I've been replaying it recently due to the release of Grounded 2. No, I've not played Grounded because I thought it was predominantly a multiplayer game. Can you play it solo, can you? But I'm not adverse to survival crafting. In fact, I do quite like a few of them. I quite like Valheim. But then a lot of the time I'll play them up to a point, and then the things you need and the things they expect of you become like too much for me. And I'm like, I don't want to keep running backwards and forwards, gathering like 50 iron that I can't take through a teleporter, and I have to go manually through this cross-country event like all this time. That kind of like then makes me lose interest. It's kind of what happened to me in like Valheim. I got like halfway through the game. And then I was like, I can't be bothered. Like running back and forth with the materials or whatever. Feint attack? What the hell? too. Alright, let's take out Farty Pant. Five Guys really been way too pricey for me as well. Okay, so the Five Guys hype is overhyped. Five Guys is also expensive in Australia. I don't know the exact price. I know there's at least... I also know there's at least 2 Taco Bells within 3 hours of Sydney. But see, like, Taco Bell here, like, because we got, like, Guzman and Gomez, we got, like, Zambreros, like, how are you gonna beat that when it comes to, like, a quote-unquote Mexican food or whatever? Or a burrito taco. I'm a Zambreros fan. And then you always go there and there's like always like, you know, 5 the most alternative goth chicks you've ever met in your life just behind the fucking counter, ready to make you that burrito, like in every single fucking Zambrero location, dude. Zambreros in Australia is like Hooters for like it's like Hooters Subway for alternate goth emo chicks. I've never been served by a... Except, I will say one word. Only once did I go to a Sombrero and I got served by someone who just looked like, you know, like a normal, just mainstream person. And he was a guy as well. It was probably the first guy I ever saw in a Sombrero as well served me. Man, the food sounds so good. Once I graduate from culinary school, I plan to explore and taste the cuisine at least once. You definitely got to. We do have some extremely good restaurants in Australia. Like, world class. Out of the way, Alan. We've got to heal up our farty pant. Heal the paralysis. Pro tip, if you see a restaurant owned by a grandma or old lady in Germany and India, they've got coded food. It's the rule of thumb. I don't think I need to do that, did I? I shouldn't need to use it. You know that Subnautica is getting a sequel and a 3rd version already in the works. That's a survival crafting game too, isn't it? I probably have thalassophobia, to be honest. Because that game freaks me out. I also don't like swimming in real life, so that's probably part of it, right? I don't like the idea of something being below me on a 3-dimensional axis. Taco Bell, on the other hand, is crazy good value here. You get so much for your money, it's actually a bit of a problem. There's other tacos and burrito places can't compete. I could see that being a problem. When I moved back to Australia, after living in America, I had gotten so used to like the portion sizes there and the price for them. And so like when I came here and I was like, I'll get a large please, I was getting like half the food I would usually get. I'm gonna go down. I was getting half the food I would usually receive for the same price, and I felt like such a disconnect. Like mentally, I was like, I just felt like really like scammed basically every time I went to a fast food place. Getting that like liter sized like soft drink every time. You get addicted to that. You get used to it. If a demon is a friendless person, I can confirm. It's playable solo. Although it seems way better in a team. The last survival crafting game I played in with my friends, I managed to get them to play Mines of Moria, and we got about halfway through that, and we haven't gone back because of the server situation. You have to rent your own like server, or you got to play LAN on someone's thing. So we wanted to have a server we could play without all of us having to be there. But then we only got it for a month, and then we stopped playing, and then we haven't gone back. I'm never going to finish the game ever. Sucks so much. I really wanted to finish it. Burritos and alt goth girls, bring it back, moving to Australia. Trust me, sombreros. Any location in the country. I feel like you could do like a class action lawsuit against sombreros for not like, for discrimination for hiring. If you're just like some, you know, like preppy guy. Be like, they wouldn't hire me, I wasn't an alt goth girl. Like, it's discrimination. New shopping complex just up the street. They're going to Guzman, Gomez, Sombrero, Oporto, and Subway. I think Oporto is overhyped. I don't even know if it is hyped at all, but I think Oporto is too expensive for what you get here in Australia. I don't think it's good enough to be as expensive as it is. Throw the shadow ball at the shadow ball. That was good. Hog my GF is goth. I like goth girls with bob cuts. I love her personality too. Please don't think goth girls are pissed off and angry all the time. They're the most kind in the world. Oh no, I don't. Don't worry, I know. I like going to sombreros. Subnautica is suffering right now due to lawsuits and the original team being fired. What's that story, Dapper Demon? I don't know anything about that. Can you tell me more about that? What's everyone's go-to for food for a potluck? Mine is Thai spice style pumpkin soup. Takes an hour to cook and prep. I gotta be real with you, Ivy. If I'm invited to a potluck, I go somewhere and I buy something and bring it. I don't have any meals in my repertoire that are suitable to bring somewhere. To my knowledge. Maybe I do, but what could I cook? I don't know. I'd probably, like, I'd bake cookies or something if I went to a potluck. Or I'd be that awful guy who just brings, like, bagged chips from the store. I used to play Subnautica, but once I played it recently, I would have lost all motivation to swim in real life. Too many giant monsters in the water there, huh? Any good Asians in any place in Melbourne? I don't know. I know Sydney more than I know Melbourne. There's a place called Mr. Chan in Sydney, which is pretty sick. Guardian Witch of the Commonwealth, what's your thoughts on Milo powder? I'm not a Milo, I'm more of a Nesquik. I'm a Nesquik enjoyer. Because of the strawberry, you know? I like the pink milk. I was lucky enough to grow up in a liberal household and I was allowed to drink the pink milk. Where's my treasure? This is a new spot. I can catch a Pokemon here, right? Because the cave is different to the route, right? It's gotta be, right? But also we didn't catch a Pokemon in the cave anyway, so... Who am I talking to? I thought I have Hyper Fang. I thought I had Hyper Fang. Learn noodles recipe for potluck. Super easy, super tasty. It's not often I'm getting invited to a potluck anyway, so we're not really worried, are we? The portal depends on the shop. My local Porto is one of those ones that's like lodged into the side of a gas station, so I guess that's probably a problem. But, you know, all the times I had it in Sydney as well, I don't know, I don't care for it as much. I'm much more of a like the value for money aspect, because my dad was always a miser, so it's been ingrained into me that, like, you know, that's a part of my personality as well. Even if I don't want to be like that, I'm always like, the value for money aspect, you know, if I can get a Hunger Tamer box, and Hunger Tamer box is the same price as like the Porto like wrap or whatever, but I get 2 burgers in the Hunger Tamer box and 3 chicken nuggets and a drink, I'm kind of like, the value proposition of the Hunger Tamer box is making my mouth salivate just as much as the food would by itself. To summarize, the original team had the goal set by the company that bought... To summarize, the original team had a goal set by the company that bought them to have Subnautica 2 early access ready by end of this year, and the 3 leads of the original team get $25 million bonus. Okay. The original team got early access ready, according to them, but then the corporation that owns them now fired the 3 original leads and pushed off the release, claiming they weren't working on it. So now they are suing each other. So they're trying... So basically, it'd be cheaper to them to kick them off and lose the lawsuit than actually paying them their $25 million bonus, right? That's the idea? That's probably what they're doing? So even if they lose the court case, they'd still, like, fork over less money or something? At this point, I'm trying to avoid the pear of anguish at potlucks. What's the pear of anguish? I love strawberry flavored stuff, but my very Christian mum sometimes questions me about my taste because of it. Because it's pink. Oh my god. Oh, we really need to catch this Pokemon, guys. We really actually need to catch this Pokemon. I need a fire-type Pokemon in my arsenal. What should I do? I'm gonna do the unthinkable and just throw a ball at it straight away. This will definitely work. Damn it! Why does it always give that like extra like half a second of time to make you really think you're about to get it? They just know how to bait you so hard, dude. Oh. What do we think? I mean... Do I switch in Fighty Pant, use Nightshade, 32 damage. It's got way more than 32 health, right? I mean, this Big Dick B has 65 health at level 23. Should be alright, right? I'm just gonna use like some epic like Fire Blast now and kill the fucking Quarter. Will-o-wisp. Oh god. Don't. Don't burn me. Alright, well let's play it safe. Hypnotizer, yeah, I'd like to. Okay, we're gonna Nightshade. Please don't let Horner die. I'm definitely trying not to let Horner die. That's for sure. Though Vulpix really wants to kill it, so we don't know. Maybe it will just die. If you've got to deal with Gamer Subs or G Fuel, what would your flavor be? What are my options? I have no idea. List me out some options that I could choose from, because I have no dealings with Gamer Subs or G Fuel. Don't be confused. Damn. Burn kind of hurts. Should I just throw an Ultra Ball? I do want more Hypnosis. Damn it. You think it can't hit me? Is it why it's using Will o Wisp all the time? Is it only got like Tackle or something? Tackle and Confuse Ray? I'm not taking any chances there. I was so excited for Subnautica 2, like the corporation's argument makes little sense to me, like who would not work on it with 25 million on the line? I thought Subnautica Below Zero was Subnautica 2. I didn't realize that wasn't the case. How does it feel to eat bugs every day? It feels bloody amazing. It's time to be caught. We did it. We did it. Technically it is, but they're working on a game called Subnautica 2. Okay. Hog plays New Vegas when? It is on my desktop right now installed. But the trouble is, it's so fucking broken that I'm worried it will just crash while I'm playing it all the time. I did try running it, and I wanted to get like some of the mods for it and stuff like that, but it was all like cobbled together like with duct tape. It feels bad. Also, it's like if I alt tab out of it to check chat or like to press anything on the stream, it will crash. Like, so I did want to play it, but I don't know if I can. Because literally, if I alt-tab out of it to like click on OBS or click on the YouTube stream or chat or anything, the game will just crash. I did some testing. Alright, what are we naming this, guys? SebTD? I'm seeing SebTD overwhelmingly by everyone, not just one person. Anti-crash mod's pretty effective. Yeah, that's what I was looking into, but I don't know if it worked. I tried to install it. And I was going all through the fucking, you know, the Nexus mods, Vortex, whatever the fuck I call it, the installer and all that bullshit. Urethra infection. You promised last time, Hog, did I? Urethra infection doesn't fit, so how could I have promised that? Seb must be molding right now. Tail picks. Name it gonorrhea. SebTD has only been said by me. I know. Keep in mind, I have 305 mods right now and it runs well. Which game is crashing? New Vegas. But only when I alt-tab. Well, I mean, I'm sure it probably will crash other times too, but that's a guaranteed crash. I don't know what molding means. It means mad and balding together. Send feed pics. I like the idea of keeping the pics in there. Urethra infection does not fit, yoink. Biz, you're back. I feel like I missed most of the stream. That's alright, Biz. There'll always be another one. There'll be another one in 2 days. I gotta create a little thumbnail of me building Lego or something. I'm liking where it send feet pics. I kind of like that. Send tail pics. Send tail pics or send feet pics. Urethra infection does not fit, yoink. Seb tail pics? I'm gonna go with Seb feet pics. Because that is funny. And it matched. I like combining a lot of people's ideas. Sep? No. Seb. And it fits perfectly. And it includes the name. It's clever. Very clever, chat. I didn't think it was possible. Now, are we dying? Someone's on fire. This Haunter's going through the motions right now. I'm not sure, there might be a Pokemon Center up ahead of me actually, in the Safari Zone, but... I wanted to go to the Safari Zone and try and catch something there as well. Oh, there is one right here. This useless burn heal. When'd you get Vulpix? Just then! What happens if a ghost type dies? It just, you know... It comes to peace with itself. No. I mean... Yeah, we're making some changes here. It does have cut though, doesn't it? I kind of need that. No, not really, but we're bringing in send feet pics. Where is it? Oh, get out of there. You don't belong in the piss yard. You belong with me. Mega Dusk Noir when? I don't think ever, right? In this one? Man, I wanted to be Seb Dick Pics. Yoink, I think you're behind the stream. Ever watch the Sun and Moon anime? There's a dead Mimikyu in it. I've not watched the Sun and Moon anime. The last Pokemon show I watched was Pokémon Concierge. And I found it charming. Well, I think I'm gonna have to leave it there for tonight, guys, because I'm still not 100%. I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to ruin my voice either. So I'm gonna save. And tomorrow, I've got to go to the recycling plant and recycle some cans of Pepsi Max. There's more episodes of Pokemon Concierge, I hope you know. I heard they were making more. Are they out yet? Let me just make a little save state here. We don't want to lose our progress. I do worry that it will break and we'll lose all our progress. Ugh. Drink pineapple juice and use steam to help your voice. Okay. Biz, I have a question for Mr. Hogg. What is the question? What is the question, Biz? What's for din din? I might have a little microwave pasta, or I might just have nothing. I'm not sure. Not even, you know, if I'm hungry, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't see you wanted to ask a question before, Biz. What's the question, Biz? Honey's also good to the voice. I do have some honey. I do like honey. And it is full of sugar. Have food, you were sick and need sustenance. But I know, but I ate before the stream. Like Rainbow, Hedgepop, Randbow. How do you like it? Is Biz typing their question? That's your official medical advice, Dr. Yoink. Eat. Eat. Goodbye then, good night, Hog. I'm sticking around for a little bit just to chat. Hold on, here we go. How do you balance being an adult with being silly? I can't seem to do it, and I don't know if I can do it. Trying to be more mature is making me miserable. I think the biggest secret of life is realizing that, like, you never actually do grow up. You just have to pay taxes. Like, I think for a lot of my life, I was, like, always looking for, like, mentor figures and, like, people that, like, I could, like, you know, like a classic, like, you know, a sage, like a wizard, like a Gandalf type of person in my life who could just tell me the things I need to do and then do them. And then as the older I got, the more I realized that, like, everyone is always looking for that person, even when they're, like, old as hell. Like, you are always the person looking for guidance, and you are always the person who's a little unsure. But, like, you become that to other people below you without even realizing it. Like, so I think you just need to understand that, like being an adult is not like a, you know, like, it's not like a, what am I trying to say? It's not like a solid, solidified, like, concept or thing. It's just like, it's very flexible, malleable. You can be silly, you can be young at heart, you can, like, have interests that, you know, are childish and whatever. And you don't have to feel bad about that. And I think feeling bad about that is something maybe you're struggling with. Because maybe you're feeling miserable because you're feeling like you have to do these things and not do the other things, where you can do both. Catastrophic Ivy, $2 donation, go to bed, Hog. Thank you, Catastrophic Ivy. I am rambling a bit, aren't I? Biz, you might be a little bit behind in the stream, because it looks like it's a bit desynced. Don't be as mature, enjoy the things you enjoy. That's definitely good advice. Enjoy things you enjoy. And, like, maturity, what is maturity? Like, what is being an adult? It's just, like, you know, being responsible for yourself and maybe other people as you grow older as well. But, like, why does that mean you can't enjoy things and have fun or be silly or like things? I mean, there's some good comments on my video I made about, you know, dating people and not hiding your hedgehog, sorry, your plushies of any kind. If you like them, you like them. Like, we've come away, like, from that, you know, like, back in the day it was like, you got to grow up and you got to be this, and then you're not able to enjoy your life anymore. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? I don't want to get screamed about it anymore. So is someone like your parents, like, telling you to, like, you know, to grow up or something, giving you, like, pressure like that? I don't know how to fix that for you, I'm afraid. Because obviously some parents would think, have certain ideas in their mind from like when they grew up about what needs to be done in life. And then other times you might be lucky and have like really chill and understanding parents who are, you know, young at heart as well. Hog, is next stream Lego or a game? Next stream is going to be a Lego, because I want to build a Lego. And it gives me a nice excuse to clean my desk every couple months. Trying to seem mature to others is just people-pleasing in a different form. True. I'm out of focus meds and I have a class today. Not sure I'm going to make it. Oh, jeez. Godspeed, Dapper Demon. Drink lots of coffee. They discharged Brenda. RIP. It's going to be a good shift. Goodbye, Brenda. I've been debating getting rid of my plushies. If your plushies bring you joy, why would you want to get rid of them? My most liked and most disliked Pokemon. Well, I answered a lot of liked Pokemon questions earlier. I think Jolteon's my favorite, or Cyndaquil. My most disliked Pokemon is probably going to be like something like Bucephalon. Sorry, guys. I'm not part of that generation. I don't like its design. I don't like the idea of Ultra Beasts in general. I'm a big, like, Generation 4 and below, that type of idea of design resonates with me more than as they went on in years. Damn it, Anthony. Shut up. I'm getting too wrapped up in my hobby's interest and then letting important things fall to the wayside. Okay, well then it's not a matter of like maturing and not enjoying your hobbies. It's just about, you know, being disciplined enough to get the things that you need to do out of the way first, and then having more time to enjoy the things you like. They can be, and that can be anything. And that's something you just like learn in time, because like, you know, I've been shit at that all my life, and I'm still shit at it now. But you know, it's just like it's like going to the gym. It's like a muscle. You just have to keep like exercising it, and eventually it kind of, you feel better about it. And then you start to get like that that dopamine hit where it's like, I've done my thing and I feel good about it now. And that's like what you kind of want to chase. I know someone who, while they were in school, we despised each other, but we've both grown as people. We've matured and get along decently now. Nice. Bucephalon's the only one I like, because clown. What about Mr. Mime? Mr. Mime was here before Bucephalon, and will be here after Bucephalon, in the form of Mr. Rhyme. They restocked the hospital vending machines. It's going to be a good shift. My favorite flavor energy drink too. Nice. And two sides of fate here. Dapper Demon's out of creamer. So he's on a bad day. Oh, the Ultra Beast. You're like, okay. You could also do what I do and neglect your responsibilities to do the stuff you want. I'm a circuitry enjoyer of the Ultra Beasts. Good having a brain while it lasted. Time to fall apart. I hope you can reassemble yourself soon, Dapper Demon. Godspeed. Never tried an energy drink. Alright. It's time for me to hop. Thank you guys for showing up, saying hello. Thank you very much for your very kind donations. Dapper Demon. No, sorry, Derpalord. So I was just reading Dapper Demon's name there. Derpalord, thank you very much. And Catastrophic Ivy as well, thank you very much for becoming a Hedgehog Enjoyer and telling me to go to bed with your donation. Very kind of both of you. Rest well, Hedge of the Hog. Have a delicious can of hog fuel. Thank you very much. Stay away from tuberculosis. I'll be back on streaming again in 2 days, and I'll feel even better. I'll be even stronger than before. I'll reach a new plateau of my power. And short videos as always, every day. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. And let me play my little favorite thing for you. See ya.